in like 1 or 2 ways each, and that's hugely upsetting. This one only bends. Well, that one bends in 2 ways. These bend in 3 ways because they got the one of them, and then they got all the lines and stuff. And I think my thumb should do that. It hurts when I. Ow, yeah. And the nails, they're not actually made of nail, are they? Otherwise they'd be grey. Hands are weird.
Allegedly shot here with the undercovering. Tracked down, arrested, extradited. Jesus, I'm a conspiracy theorist. Believe in conspiracy theories. To blame the windows.
Flat Earth, true or false?
Earth.
Okay. Wow.
In 2018, I received an email from, in their words, a prominent research fellow at the University of Hard Knocks, Colonel Battersea Homunculus. It's not unusual to receive emails like this given the growth of my YouTube channel, but what was unusual was the pure volume of emails I received from the Colonel, all demanding an interview. In the space of a week, he sent 4,032 messages. I did eventually reply to try and stop the constant barrage of emails, and it worked. I didn't hear anything for a full year. I later found out that the Colonel received my reply and had spent a year crafting a list of demands and requirements for an interview which, at that point, I hadn't even agreed to.
Is this where you live?
Yeah.
Think again.
Oh, it is.
Wrong.
He was desperate to blow the whistle, and it seemed like I was the only journalist he trusted.
He'd enjoyed some of my previous documentaries, including The Day My Jam Stood Still, Elvis Costello Isn't Actually Dead, and Why Did the Chicken Cross the Road? A pedo story. Intrigued by his emails, and honestly, somewhat flattered by this madman's attention, I agreed to film an interview in principle. We negotiated but eventually reached an impasse. The Colonel refused to be in front of a camera if it had a memory card in it, which, for me, as a seasoned journalist, was a problem.
Eventually, the Colonel was willing to compromise. Apparently, it had become an emergency. He had a story so important, he simply had to tell the world by any means necessary.
Freedom.
After several years of negotiation, this interview was filmed in early 2022. I spent a while in the editing suite afterwards because I wasn't really sure what this would be. I didn't know what the finished product was here until, well, you'll see.
Oh my God. How have I not seen this before? Maps. Well. How do you like it? How do you like it? Can you read this? Can you read this?
I think you know that I can't.
Of course you can't. Because you don't have the training.
Can you read it?
Please.
Can you read it?
They want to keep the training away from you, otherwise you'd know exactly what that said.
What does it say?
It says you need training. Oh! Vertical, Instagram, TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. Time's running out. It's not working, I ate my SIM card.
You ate your SIM card?
Yeah, do you have a phone?
No.
I was eager to conduct a formal interview with the Colonel and get him to tell me exactly what he was concerned about. But any time we got close to the question, he just avoided it.
All the clues are there, my friend. All the clues are there, madam. I know the facts. The truth is there. It's out. It's proud. I would have to kill you.
Surely
You need to figure it out by yourself.
By now, I bet you're thinking exactly what I was thinking at the time. This guy is completely mad, and I doubt he was ever even in the military. Maybe I'd get some kind of weird video out of this interview, but certainly not anything serious.
Where's the proof?
As it turns out, either on purpose or by coincidence, the Colonel had stumbled onto something whilst running surveillance on Linton Zoo. Something that certain people wanted to be contained.
Something that people really should know, and that I don't seem to realise, is that birds do not exist. Now we've got the long boys. You'll have seen these on the internet. Do not trust them. They are women. We are taught from a young age to come and look at the ducks.
Yeah.
We come with our friends, we come with our family, we come with our partners, we come with our children.
Yeah.
All the conversations that we have, you don't think about what you're saying in front of a duck. They're always listening. You hear about the government documents that get left on park benches? Who do you think leaves them there?
The ducks leave the documents there. So
For the pickup.
who picks them up?
The enemy.
So all of these ducks are fakes.
All of them. Look. Yeah. See?
Oh.
You wholemeal bitch. They don't like bread. That's our weapon.
Despite the evidence, I remained sceptical until September of 2022 when the Colonel was arrested for breaching the Official Secrets Act. It was big news. It was everywhere for about 20 minutes until
Buckingham Palace announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
this channel filed a Freedom of Information request with the Ministry of Defence and, to our shock, they replied. As it turns out, the MOD will neither confirm nor deny that birds are real.
We don't know what happened to the Colonel after his arrest. It's possible we'll never know. How do we know whether or not we know something or not? Nobody knows, nor do they not know. Neither. In the words of Philocrates, the only true wisdom is in knowing that birds aren't real. Hello, my name is Samantha Bank of England, no relation. I'm the chairman of the Office of Fashion Crime and Fashion Crime Awareness, Fucker. I'm here to tell you about a viral fashion crime wave, trendy podcast people wearing trendy podcast t-shirts. In this last year alone, we've noticed a 2,000-fold increase in Category D podcast-related infractions. Folding is for trousers, not crime. These new designs from the Conversation Hat podcast are just the tip of the fashion iceberg. There are a selection of designs, one each for geeks, artists, and terrible people, available in a selection of colours and cuts, all of which we discourage you from wearing. If you simply have to wear problematic t-shirts, we encourage you to consider instead wearing a t-shirt of somebody else wearing the t-shirt. This individual has already been apprehended and turned into glue. That is a legal power that we have. Google it. Don't Google it. This is fine. We've also noticed a pattern of t-shirts opening portals. We do not condone this behaviour, but we cannot help what consenting adults choose to do in the privacy of their own homes. Remember, crime is a crime. Don't do the fashion crime if you can't do the fashion time. How was that? Too horny? Less teeth? What does that mean?
Hello, this is Jay Plent for StabbedPanda.com, and you should listen to this. Combining muscular synthesizers with dry wit, Cardigan Homebrew are a band as elusive as they are innovative. Based in Outer Cambridge, their music, which resembles the 1975 Spliced with Orson, is hard to pin down and loaded with biting social commentary akin to Marquis Smith and Nav. Its members are Liam Raylett on guitar, Simon Manifold on bass, Milk on drums, and Graham Chapman on vocals. A band unimpeded by the restrictions of their genre, Cardigan Homebrew, or Cardi Home B as their fans like to call them, often delve into strange sonic landscapes. Using instruments such as tubular bells, bongos, guitars tuned to the lowest possible note, and on one record, an 18th century mace. It's no surprise then that they're so beloved by some of music's harshest critics, being described as full of substance, and big websites like Clash calling them literally incredible. They've even been name-dropped by drummer and coffee enthusiast Dave Grohl. Their critical acclaim goes beyond words. They were nominated for the Mercury Prize in 2016, but the nomination was never made public due to an alleged incident with the judge's wife and a garden flamingo.
Almost everyone accepted the apologies of the studio. Only 3 of them escaped.
They are best known for their propulsive track Hello Malcolm, released as a single on Stallus International Independent Records.
All the haters, now I kiss myself in the mirror. Look outside at rain. Money doesn't make me a sellout. I have rent and cocaine.
There's a lot of wandering vocal passages akin to the musings of Lou Reed, albeit without quite the same level of swagger. But there's truth in the cliches that the band expose, and it's this kind of stuff that sets Cardigan Homebrew apart, like a goth in a Build-A-Bear workshop. Their debut album, Slip for Aloe, featured many bizarre contributions that would turn heads on a typical indie record. For example, the bass clarinet stylings of powerhouse jazz musician Byron Molesworth, who brought a strange dread-induced feel to fan favourite Corduroy Breadstick, and yes, you heard me right, they really do have a song called Corduroy Breadstick. They're a band not adverse to controversy and drama. For example, during their infamous show in 2017 at the Electric Banana, they invited former Liberal Democrats leader Nick Clegg on stage, shortly after he'd lost the election, where he delivered a surprisingly brutal rendition of Frank Sinatra's My Way to a stunned crowd.
I should have finished my degree. This is ridiculous.
The band are currently working on new music, and they've been letting their fans in on the process with some candid studio footage. This includes a brand new single that's bound to turn heads.
Cyanide Jamboree, that was quite messy recording that one. It's part of what we do, we stick true to our names. Yeah, we had to do a lot of paperwork for that.
Hello, Jay speaking.
Hey man, I've been thinking about the Cardigan Homebrew feature, and I'm just not sure it's a good idea.
Right.
Well, like, I'm not really proud of any of the stuff we put out, and we also didn't leave things in a good place when we last spoke, and I know there's a lot of animosity there, and I don't know if dredging up those old feelings is going to really be good for anyone.
Okay, but I've already written it.
Well, look, I know that you're a huge fan of the band, and I know that you came to all the gigs and you bought all the merch, and you bought and ate like literally a gallon of our hot sauce, and that was
good hot sauce. To be
that
fair,
was
yeah.
one of the worst things I've ever seen. But I appreciate the sentiment behind that. I'm just really not happy with like publicly mentioning the fact that this band ever existed, because it did exist, and it was 100% real.
Yeah.
So you're gonna drop it?
Sure. Whatever, man.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, how are your parents?
You can find Cardigan Homebrew's music by visiting the Cambridge Halfords off the A1134, going up to the cashier, asking them for a corrugated steel door in hot pink, at which point you'll be taken into the back room, made to swear a blood oath to our glorious Lord and Saviour Xenu, and given a cassette copy of their album. Or you can find them on YouTube. By the way, this is absolutely a joke in case that wasn't already clear and you were genuinely thinking this is a real band, just to be clear. The Earth is round, the Trump has dementia and the aliens built the pyramids, right? Right. This entire feature was a complete waste of yours and my time. We've got lots of other videos about actual bands you can go and watch, and worked really hard on those. This one, just let my imagination run wild. Look what it got me. Just a lonely man in a cave with 16,000 packets of Haribos and a gong that I can't play because my hands are sellotaped together. Damn you, Liam. Thanks for listening. You can find more of these features about actual real bands on our YouTube channel, and visit stoutpanda.com to submit your own music to this show or to the blog.
You know, at one point people didn't really wear ruffs around their necks anymore, but now they do. You know, necklaces or neck braces if you've had a bit of trouble. Disco, but take all that out and then put it in and better, and that's what we've got.
Jeremy Mange, isn't he strange? But listen to his voice, he's got incredible range.
No. 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 Back. Down. No.
This might look like any other under 12's hardcore shindiggy rave doodah, but it may surprise you to know that all these children are on drugs. It might cause you more shock and vexation to further your knowing and know no further that these children are actually in their 80s and or 90s. The new drug taking the elderly by storm and or hurricane. Hashtag YOLOAP. This old cow has just spent the last of her winter fuel allowance on hashtag YOLOAP. Look at the grin on her smug, wrinkled old fucking face. She knows in just a few minutes she'll be a child again, free to relive an unsanctioned, if only temporary, additional adolescence. Except this time without all the rationing and bombs.
What am I going to feed them on?
A human.
Are they coloured?
Taken subliminally, the drug can last up to 2 2/4 days, but if one were to double dip in the fountain of youth, the effects could last up to 3 3/3 of a week. It is in the second week of regressional where participants risk a YOLO-apse. It is in this state where the truly hardcore raving begins. Here we see how wrong things can go. This batch of #YOLOAP was cut with Werther's Originals and cod liver oil. The mental effects are the same, but without the desired physical effects. The pensioner will continue to rave until expiration, about 10 seconds from now, at huge expense to the taxpayer. Even worse, when we look at the creation of #YOLOAP, we see the drug is harming small communities. Here we see farmers gathering the grains used to create the drug. Although harmless in its natural state, fumes generated in the fermentation process have been proven to cause a deformity known as babyface. The afflicted suffer with inconvenient youth, meaning they must always carry proof of age when attempting to buy alcohol and ciggies. Side effects often include avoidance of homework, unsafe driving, unrequited morning wood, sugar, Harry Potter obsessions, and dead legs. In rare cases, many OAPs have become stuck in adolescence and have to plan for the future. Marriage, employment, university. University inevitably means more drugs, I'll have you wager. Surprisingly, users of #YOLOAP make up the highest percentage of teenage pregnancies. Some parents now worry about intergenerational whoopsie-doodles, the progeny of their progeny dangling like pendulous wilting berries off of the family tree.
I was wondering if you'd like to go to the Strand to see a movie Saturday night. Or if you'd rather go with the gang on a skating party and weenie roast. Weenie roast.
Curiously, #YOLOAP barely affects those under the age of 70. Users claim to feel symptomless nausea before appearing to regress to the point before they first took the drug. Hope is on the horizon, however. Sweden recently passed a law allowing for the preemptive abortion of the elderly. The streets are safe, television set at an unpainful volume, and the cheeks of the adorable remain unpinched. Alas, back in merry old Blighty, no ends in sight to the scourge of #YOLOAP. Government officials are drafting legislation to combat abuse of the substance, whilst denying that the Queen has herself been indulging in the fad. She did, however, form the rap posse, Little Liz, and the Bitch Slaps, much to the annoyance of Charlie.
I don't raise national debt if I sold my scepter, but I represent God, so show some respect. I lick the stamp. Lick the stamp.
Remember, children and the elderly, there is a time to gurn and a time to learn.
The Jupiter. I was playing the game on the Jupiter.
What game on the Jupiter?
Russian game. I was playing the game that you type.
It doesn't turn on, Doug. We don't know how to turn it on. I told you that when you got here.
Hey, you know Simba, the Lion King? What kind of music do you think Simba hates? Think about it, his dad was killed by his uncle, yeah, so Simba hates dubstep, just like everybody else.
Guess what? I'm poor.
The Court of Monologue is a monophonic analog synthesizer. It's got a pretty reasonably sized memory and powerful sound sculpting tools. It's got a step sequencer and plenty of MIDI functionality, so as long as you're comfortable with the smaller key sizes, you're going to get a lot out of it. The potato is a vegetable. As far as synthesis goes, the potato offers 0 voices and has maybe got 2 or 3 sounds. There's a button on the back that launches a sample as well. You don't get to choose the sample, it's completely random, you just get whatever you're given.
Putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay!
That's unfortunate. But it is true analog, and it could be chips. Now, in terms of musical application, I think it's fair to say that the monologue might just have the edge, but you've got to consider price. The monologue retails for around £250, whilst the potato is less than £1. For me, the potato is the clear winner. Also, it has a soul.
It was that button. We are live now.
Oh, well, it's a miracle.
It is a miracle. Let me move that button. Ben, vamp.
Oh, I want to suck your blood.
No.
I have an accent. I cannot go out in sun. I was vamping.
Yes, you were. It's very good. Very good vamping.
1, 2, 3.
Squeaky chair. My dad told me his new favourite joke yesterday. It's not it's not Christmas related. Hello, DD. It's not Christmas related, but it is awful. Two guys are meeting up in London, and one of them phones the other one and says, "Hey, whereabouts are you?" And the guy says, "I'm just pulling out of Paddington. I'll be a few minutes." And the guy says, "Will he drop his sandwich?" Will I drop a sandwich?
Are you pleased with that?
Well, I don't need to be.
He
pleased.
met the Queen.
My dad did not meet the Queen. Oh, Paddington
Bear did.
Yeah. The Queen saw him getting railed by my dad. Apparently, that's what killed her.
No, I think she met up with Liz Truss and then just went, "Fuck this."
Absolutely not. Yeah. Awful state of the world. Hello, Ben and everyone. It's 2024 now. What about that?
2024.
It's an entirely different year.
The time for everyone to get confused about what date to write in the corner of the thing, if you still write dates. I probably haven't written the date like that for about 2-3 years. There's so much going to happen. Deadpool 3, I think, is out this year.
Oh, really?
The Epstein list has been released. Nothing's going to happen with that.
I haven't seen anything about that.
It's getting warmer and warmer. Summer's round the corner.
Tis.
Because of global warming.
Oh,
what a time to be alive.
The only thing I've noticed with the Epstein list is that people have posted some really unpleasant memes about Stephen Hawking.
Oh, I think they've been very sensitive about that. Sorry, that was sarcasm.
No, it was.
That seems to be the thing. The big list of, here are all the people that went to the island, and most people just seem to be troubling themselves with the logistics of Stephen Hawking.
Yes, and also I think any excuse for people to just be kind of gross, they'll take. But also it's like, I'm pretty sure that's one of those false flag isn't the right term, but yeah, you suppress the actual story with some nonsense so that when you Google Epstein list, all you see is these gross memes about Stephen Hawking. Did you know he couldn't walk, Ben? What would that be like in a comedy context? Don't.
I wouldn't be able to.
No.
Ha!
Oh.
I did the joke like what you said.
Yes.
Am I now ableist?
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think whoever's in charge of, like, whoever's most at risk, I don't know, let's say Murdoch and Trump, are probably just flooding the internet with these gross memes to distract us. I genuinely think that's what's happening. The same as when...
That's not like them.
No. The same as they control the means of production and the media and the flow of commerce. What? It's the same as Boris Johnson when if he wants to get away with doing some really... He did the bus thing. It's the dead cat technique. You bamboozle people with things that don't make any sense, so they don't ask about the actual important questions. They ask about what about a bus? Yeah.
I mean, I've not looked at the list. I think there's varying degrees of things there.
I haven't been able to find it.
I mean, you could just go to a fancy island because, hey, fancy island. I'm rich and want to go to a private island. That sounds fun. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to go and do all of the things
all
that
the molesting
went on there.
Well, you're poor and you went to several islands, so...
I did. Not for that. I went to get a tan. And
yeah,
for
you
the
did.
food.
Yeah, you came back pink. Mission accomplished, I assume. Yeah, so it's a new year.
Yeah.
We
My housemates still shout at me because I'm still browner than them, and I've been back for months.
Yeah, but crucially, you went. Like, if they went, they'd be brown for a bit as well. Like,
true. I also live with a goth and a redhead, so it's not difficult to.
No, they won't tan. But which one's which? Find out after this. Goths can be redheads
I did that
too.
because I thought if I did this, then like we'd have some sort of side swipe to an advert, but it didn't work.
No, we'd need to be earning money to do that, and competent, and have a pre-arranged system of Liam cuts to adverts when Ben does something with his hands. Oh, no, he's done it again. So now what do? I could cut to an advert, but I think it would disrupt the show somewhat because this is actually very well thought through and planned out and very well produced. Good
Massively
job, me.
so.
Yeah, apologies we didn't have a stream in December. I got what I'm reasonably sure is the vid. I don't know.
But Liam, COVID's all sorted.
Yeah, sorted in my mouth.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, no, I was proper sick, and the only reason I think it might have been the Rona is that the Rona test kits that we got said it wasn't. So I'm like, well, then it's certain. Ha 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 ha.
Probably that.
Yeah, no, it was really bad. I had like low grade lethargy for like 2 months, and then I was really sick for 2 weeks. And it was like,
you said you had no voice.
Yes,
ironically,
and that also,
that's what you said.
That is what I said. I said it with sign language. Is what I was saying, but people kept giving me coleslaw, which is not what I wanted. Yeah, no.
Have you seen that sign language is going to be part of the school curriculum?
Good. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's cool.
If you like, if the justification for learning French, Spanish, or German at school is, well, what if you're in France one day, which is what the justification was when I was at school, I think, well, you may occasionally meet a deaf person in any part of the world is, I think, more likely than me going to France. I've been through France, but I didn't stop.
I mean, there's also a risk to everyone that they might end up deaf or unable to speak.
Yes, true.
It's very unlikely that you're suddenly going to become French.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, exactly. You just woke up one morning.
L'accident, on n'a pas le français.
I mean, that does happen. Like, apparently, if you get in an accident and you donk your head the right way, you wake up continental. Like, I mean, like a cold breakfast.
There is foreign accent syndrome.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you don't just learn the language immediately.
No, you wake up and your passport's a different colour. I've never been to Marseille.
All of a sudden, I have the right to work and travel freely through 27 countries.
Ah, yes, another reason to feel smug around the British. Not that you need one.
Adding to the long, long list.
Adding to the long list. Sure, they They assisted in the winning of 2 world wars, but really, you have to ask, would things have been so different if they hadn't? That's how I'm starting this year.
Good. Do you know how I think we could start the year, Liam?
By stating our intentions for the 12 months ahead.
We could do that.
No,
I'm going to try and survive.
That's a good one. You clearly have a thing.
I do have a thing.
Yes. Listening.
So, as we have just discussed, we were unable to do the live stream last month because you had no voice of which to speak with. Which is a shame, because I wrote you a little quiz.
Oh, no.
And whilst we are entering 2024, I'd like for a moment for you to come back in time with me to Christmas. Oh, I thought that was going to work better.
No, that was pretty good because you got the lights up. Do you want to do it again? You want to have another go?
To Christmas.
No.
Hey.
That's just your head.
Christmas.
A tree, yes.
I've got for you, my little buddy.
Yes, I am small.
A Christmas quiz.
A Quizmas, if you will.
I have Liam's Quizmas. Oh, that's what I did call it, but it's lost the title.
Great.
Liam's Quizmas.
Liam's Quizmas.
Yeah, I did have some keys nearby that I was going to use as jingle bells, but I don't know where they are. So,
are they Smarties?
It's a tube of Smarties.
Tube of Smarties. Yes, very good.
Which I got for Christmas.
That's very Christmassy, you see.
Yes.
I just realised, not that we're flooded with people. Hang on, sorry, that's clearly not what
Unlike
I'm trying
the
to
rest
do.
of the country, very soggy over here.
Sorry, I'm not trying to ruin everyone's day. I'm trying to be very practical about this.
I feel like you're ruining Christmas. You're kind of stepping on my Christmas quiz.
No, it's fine. I'm trying to do this because if I did this like during the Christmas quiz, you'd be real shitty about it.
I did this for you.
You did this
well,
for me.
I think you were cheating. Are you cramming Christmas knowledge?
I'm cramming Christmas knowledge, whatever that means.
Gross.
Yes. Okay. There. See. No. I did a thing and no one even noticed. That's how professional I am.
What did you do?
Well, the screen went black for a moment and then grey.
Oh.
Now I just noticed that our chat box is white text on a white background, and even though we're not inundated with people chatting, which is fine, it is kind of hard to read.
Some people chatting.
Yes.
Did you say hi?
If people want to chime in, I think it's important that we can read what they're saying. So I just added a little box there. But of course, when you add a color source, it takes up the entire screen for a moment. Anyway, Ben, yes, I'm so Christmassy. I'm so ready to go. I'm looking around for Christmas things. I've got my high strength vitamin D tablets. A shirka. Santa's on his sleigh. I've also got these congealed fish oil tablets, which don't make a sound. Oh!
I've just got Smarties.
Wow, good for you.
So, are you ready?
And I just take a high-strength vitamin D tablet. For I haven't seen the sun since I don't know when. Ready.
What do the vitamin D tablets do? They give you vitamin D.
Yes.
Good.
Thank you.
Liam!
Hello, Ben.
It's December.
Sure is, Ben.
2023 is nearly at an end.
Oh, boy.
And Christmas is just around the corner.
And then we die of swamp ass.
And then we die of swamp ass.
Yeah, so you gotta...
As we know will happen in 2024.
It's canon. It's a canon event.
I thought it might be a little bit of fun.
Oh, yeah.
To do a Christmas quiz, to test your Christmas knowledge.
I quite agree.
At this festive time of the year. So, are you ready?
I'm so ready, man.
For your quiz?
Yes. Bring it on.
Question 1.
Question 1.
Where do you address your letters to Santa?
Where do you address them?
Yes, where do we send them? A, the moon.
Right.
B, Reindeerland. C, the North Pole,
Uh-huh.
or D, Mexico?
Okay, so I feel like there might be a trick question in here, but I also think this might be the format that's going to be tricking me. So I think this might be lulling me into a false sense of security, because I was actually going to say Lapland, because that's for some reason where my parents decided Santa was, and I don't know what that's based on. Did your parents say that as well?
Like happened in the 90s, didn't it? Because
Yeah.
it was always that was when that place seemed to be invented in my brain.
Yeah, Lapland, Finland's most northern
Don't you be googling.
sparsely populated.
What do you? But points will be deducted if I think you're cheating.
I ain't got any points yet, have I? I respectfully, if I were to cheat, I don't think it would be this question. What was number D again?
Huh?
What was number D again?
Mexico.
Can I phone a friend in Mexico?
Yes.
I'm going to choose the North Pole.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Santa's address is Santa / Father Christmas, Santa's Grotto, Reindeerland. XM45HQ.
What's your
Xmas
source for this?
headquarters.
Reindeerland. What's your source for this?
Reindeerland. Santa's address.
Okay. Well,
Santa's official address.
Respectfully, my parents wrote the letters to Lapland, so...
Yeah, well, did you get what you wanted for Christmas?
No, I didn't get shit ever.
No, because you sent it to the wrong place. It's Reindeerland.
Yeah, my parents also didn't like me, so...
Dingus.
Well, okay, good.
So wrong.
Fine.
Not a good start for the Christmas season.
No, I'm feeling nice and angry.
Which British monarch,
Right.
and you've got to say it like that,
No.
British monarch, delivered the first ever Christmas message?
Oh, dip.
Was it A, King George,
Uh-huh.
B, King James,
Uh-huh.
C, King Kong, or D, King Kardashian?
Right, well, so I thought it was Victoria, is what I thought.
Interesting.
I also suppose it means...
We've not had a King Victoria yet.
No. They'll name one after the station.
Probably.
The same as they named that bear. I guess I want to know what you mean by Christmas message, because King James was the guy that gave us I think the first English translation, or the most commonly produced English language translation of the Bible in the UK. I think the King James Bible. And what's Christmassier than the Bible? Hey, nothing. Factually.
I mean, arguably, yeah, sure.
So I would say
it's the first ever Christmas message, not televised.
Yes. So,
but the first time a monarch gave a Christmas message to the nation.
Well, so the Bible is a Christmas message, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't. I don't think he went round and posted them all through the door.
No, but that's... What is the nature of your question? Are you talking about a mass media broadcast of some kind?
Yes, the Christmas message, like
So
the Queen's speech, except probably a king. I've given you 4 answers that all start with king.
Out of the 4 there, I think James was a very long time ago, so I think it was George by radio. Not that you've asked for the medium, but my answer is George.
Correct.
Fuck yeah.
Correctly Correctington. George V.
Wow.
In 1932 gave the first ever Christmas message.
Good stuff, y'all.
I didn't think you'd be pedantic, and if I'd thought about the King James Bible, I would have picked a different name of a king.
You didn't think
I was quite pleased with King Kardashian.
King Kardashian's great. You didn't think 1 that I would be pedantic, and you didn't think 2 that I would reference the Bible. You don't even know me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
In the film, starring Jim Carrey, The Grinch What Stole Christmas, what did Cindy Lou Who grow up to do?
She was a who?
Did she A, work in a zoo?
Oh, yeah.
B, learn kung fu? C, faded into obscurity so we'll never knew?
Great.
Or D, sing angry songs about death and stuff?
What was the option? What was the second one? The first one was zoo. The second one was...
learn kung fu.
Learn kung fu. Fade into obscurity.
So we'll never knew.
Be a vocalist of some kind. I think it must be the zoo, because I feel like kung fu is a bit too worldly for the Grinch, because the Grinch was written by that fascist, wasn't it? Dr.
Seuss.
Yes, that fascist. And I do mean that.
He
I'm
lived
not
on
being
Olympus
glib and funny.
and was a god for a while until he went to
turn
get his
into
doctor.
Turn into various animals to make it easier to hook up with women, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, classics is fucked. I guess zoo.
Wrong.
Oh, really?
Grew up to sing angry songs about death and stuff.
Yeah.
The actress who played Cindy Lou Who.
Oh, yes, of course.
Grew up to be the lead singer of The Pretty Reckless.
Yes, we're not talking about the character at all.
No. Silly.
Of course. Why would we be talking about the character? Great.
I don't know. Yeah, Taylor Momsen.
Yeah.
Thank you, PA. My PA has just bought me a lager. It is Christmassy.
It is. That's Christmassy. That's true.
That was very Christmassy.
Feels very Christmassy.
Taylor Momsen.
Taylor Momsen.
Yeah, that's one of my favourite facts.
DD is absolutely right. It does feel a little rigged, and it also feels
why does it feel rigged?
I don't know, man. It also feels weird that the Jim Carrey Grinch film is that old then, because Pretty Reckless aren't a new band at all.
No, but she's younger than both of us.
Yeah, but so are most.
Grinch Stole Christmas came out. There's so many films.
There are. We should stop making films altogether.
We should just be single for a while.
Yes, I agree.
Wow, it was 2000, year 2000.
Really?
Yeah, November 8th, year 2000.
Yeah. I suppose, yeah, that's... All right, fine.
That's more recent than I thought it would be.
Yeah, that's true.
Question the fourth.
Yeah, go on.
Question it.
Why?
In the song, The 12 Days of Christmas, where my true love gave me stuff,
yes,
how many gifts were given?
You want the total number of individual gifts.
Total number of gifts, please.
So 5 gold rings is 5 separate presents.
Yes. I will give you enough time for me to finish my coffee and open a beer. So probably about 30 seconds.
$55, $61, $73.
Yeah, sorry, DD. It is
although
23 and a bit years old now, not 15.
Additionally, every single day, so day 2, day 1, they're gifted partridge in a pear tree, which is 1 gift. Day 2, 2 French hens?
Turtle doves.
Turtle doves, excuse me. So on the second day, are we saying that they're gifted 2 turtle doves, or are we saying on the second day they're gifted 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree?
The song does say 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. With that information, I will give you 10, 9. This is probably not going to help with the numbers.
No,
8,
you need to stop saying numbers out loud.
7. Okay, F.
F?
E.
What the fuck is F?
D. C. B. A.
353.
Whatever the number equivalent of 0 is. How many gifts were given, Liam?
So I think I showed my working as I went, which was helpful. Numbers. I think
Wonderful.
it's 353, which is what I wrote there.
That's very close.
I got panicked at the end. I think hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, no, I missed out one of the numbers. So if you bear with me for 1 second, 73. Now which one did I? Oh no, of course it's one more than that. 354. Because of the first day.
I'm afraid I can't give you that.
That's what I wrote down in the first place, though, innit?
You've absolutely. I think you're about 10 Lords of Leaping short. It's 364.
How have I missed 10?
That is almost a present a day.
Yes. Well, it's more than that, isn't it?
Wow. For a year.
That's a fun maths challenge, and I thought I worked out the game by having each individual thing as an individual thing, but no. So on the 12th day they were given 73 presents. So I'm not sure how I'm off by 10, but
Something
okay,
like
that was a fun mathematical challenge. My math
You're
skills
welcome.
are poor, but my logic to work out maths things is usually strong.
I think you did pretty good.
I reckon. Well, I thought I was off by 1, but I was off by 11.
You've still only got 1 out of 4, so you need to get all of these right for a chance of winning.
Good to know. Good to know.
How many turkeys get eaten at Christmas in the UK? A. 1 million turkeys. Yeah. B. 10 million turkeys. C. 100 million turkeys. Or D. False. We have goose because of Victorian times.
I know that that poor people used to eat goose, or at least that's what Victorian songs lead me to believe. What's the population of the UK?
I think it's 44 million. I'm not sure. Let me check.
44 million. So let's assume, and this is janky maths.
67.33 million.
Oh, okay. So 67. So I'm assuming 67.3 million. Oh god damn it. 67,300,000. I'm assuming families of 4. The logic for that is there will be families of larger than that, but there will also be, I think, more than ever, couples. So I think if we're looking at families of 4, we're looking at 17 million families. And I think actually families do tend to group together a bit at Christmas.
He's using a lot of brain power for these, isn't he?
Man, this show's got to last 2 hours, isn't it? So we've got to stretch out the one thing we've prepared. So 60.
Let's not pretend that we aren't going to play Fall Guys in a bit.
What do you mean? The surprise ending we have every month. 16.8 million. So okay, I'm also going to say that families tend to group up. So for example, my family tends to go to different families for Christmas. So let's say I'm going to guess 14 million Christmas meals. For cousins coming over, for grandparents coming over.
Sure.
I'm going to say 14 million. I'm just trying to use the logic bit of my brain. This isn't perfect because I don't have data. I need the data.
How many million turkeys do you think each person would eat?
Now, because a lot of families don't eat turkey. A lot of families in Britain, I would say turkey at Thanksgiving in the States is much more of a established thing. You need to have the turkey in order to have Thanksgiving, right? In the UK, I don't think we're not as attached to turkey. I think quite often families will have, my family historically would usually do lamb or chicken. One of several reasons I don't do Christmas with my family. It's tricky, isn't it? So of those, we're assuming 14 million.
I mean, it's
Christmas
not tricky
meals.
for me. I've got the answers in front.
Yeah, sure, okay, whatever. What were the answers again? Was it 1 million, 10 million, or 100 million?
Or false because we have goose.
So 1, 10, or 100. So it comes down to, well, 100 million would be apeshit. So we're talking about Christmas Day meals, right?
Yeah, at Christmas.
At Christmas. No, at Christmas. But is at Christmas the Christmas period? Because I have 3 turkeys myself on Boxing Day. That's my tradition. So it depends.
I'll be honest, Liam. I googled.
You googled one thing. You read the headline, didn't you?
Get eaten at Christmas in the UK, and I wrote down the answer, and then I made a couple up.
Okay. So 1 million, not enough. So 1 turkey is not enough for 14 people. I think that's fair. 1, 10, or 100. Well, 100's too many. So I would say, I guess I'm going to go with 10 million. 10 million turkeys. There you
10
go.
million
I stretched
turkeys?
that one out for you.
Is the correct answer? You're bringing it back. You're reining it back in.
Bork,
yeah,
bork.
but that was good logic. 100. If you'd gone for 100 million, I think that would mean that each person was having like 5 turkeys each.
Yeah, exactly.
Which would mean that there were like
too many
70 turkeys on the table at every Christmas gathering.
Everyone gets 10 turkeys.
Lovely
stuff.
We'll see. We'll see if you can use that the big old maths brain.
I'll use that math, don't you worry.
Math, not even once or twice.
Not even
How many
twice.
Christmas cards are sent in the UK each year?
Oh, dip.
A, 150 million. B, 3 billion. C, 100,000. Or D, none, because Royal Mail just throw them in the skip and call it a day.
Wow, yes. Give me those numbers again.
A, 150 million. B, 3 billion. C, 100,000.
Okay, so 100,000 is not enough. 3 billion feels like shitloads. Because this is the thing when we talk about billionaires, isn't it? Like the order of magnitude from 1 million to go to 1 billion is like actually really hard to wrap your head around.
Staggering.
It's feckin' loads, y'all. To borrow a phrase from Irish Americans. So it's got to be 150 million, right? Because I don't think many families do Christmas cards, but I think the families that do Christmas cards will do like 20, you know? So I think 150 million is probably fair.
You would think correctly, sir.
Yes, in the mouth, y'all.
Yeah, I think that people, or at least my mum and stepdad, mum and dad, it's difficult at Christmas, have like a shit ton of Christmas cards. Yes. I don't send Christmas cards because I think I don't want to buy a thing for £3 to say Merry Christmas when you already know it's Merry Christmas and you're gonna throw it away in January.
Yeah, No, quite right. Like,
So I don't bother with it. I'll send a text going Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, they get like hundreds of Christmas cards.
Yeah.
They're popular people, you'll see.
Unless they buy their own
You're
Christmas
doing good.
cards. Thank you.
You're doing good. If you get the next 2 right, then you win.
I think that's a high likelihood of that.
Well, it's 50-50. You get it or you don't you?
That is exactly how maths works. There was a brilliant... I've been listening back to... Sorry, tangent. Again, we've got to stretch this out. I've been listening to... on Mitchell and Webb Sound, which is fun to go back to, and it's a little rough and ready.
The audio version of that Mitchell and Webb look?
I think it came first because... and a lot of the sketches in there then turn into Mitchell and Webb look. So like Sir Digby Chicken Caesar, the character is Sir Digby Chicken Salad. So you can see how they improve things over time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. There's a great bit about... it's a show called Big Talk, where Robert Webb basically takes a subject that's like way too big to be boiled down into a 5-minute segment, and he gets smart people to give him like yes/no answers to how we solve crises.
Yes. Is there God?
So "Is there God" was the one that came up, and one of the women says, "Well, there isn't a simple yes or no answer," and Robert Webb says, "Bollocks! I can think of 2 right now." Yeah.
Oh, that's very good.
Yes. So it's 50-50 that I'll get these ones right.
Yeah,
it's not 25% at all.
Maths. We've been doing really good maths today. Let's keep that maths up.
I can keep the maths up all day. I've got a blue pill.
Name that Christmas food. One of these is a Christmas food.
Right.
The 4 others aren't, as far as I am aware.
Okay.
Name that Christmas food. A, McDonald's.
Right.
B, a KFC. C, strawberry sundae. D, festive fondant.
Right.
Which is like a fondue, except negative.
So, one of these is a Christmas food, is what you're saying.
One of these is food for Christmas. Traditionally eaten at Christmas.
By
Christmassy food.
By people that observe Christmas?
Oh, it's not what that's. I mean,
so that's a no.
What?
So, like, are we saying one of these is a Christmas
I
meal?
don't think you can't have something that's eaten at Christmas because it's a Christmas time by people who don't do it.
You can.
Okay.
Hebrew folks go for
eaten at Christmas because of Christmas.
Okay, thank you.
Because of the time of year Christmas is happening. Because of that,
no, again,
this food is
here's
eaten.
the problem. So what I'm getting at is there's a New York tradition of Jewish communities going for a lovely Chinese meal on Christmas Day.
Yes.
Because those two communities don't observe Christmas traditionally, so they're like, yeah, we'll sell you things on Christmas Day.
Yeah, they would go to the Chinese takeaways and stuff because they would be open because they don't do Christmas. So so a case could be made that Chinese food is eaten at Christmas by the New York Jewish community.
Yes.
Therefore, that would be Jewish people eating Chinese food for Christmas. So that would be a Christmas Chinese Jewish food.
Yes. What I'm getting at is, do the Amish eat McDonald's? Like... is what I'm asking. But it's also, it happens because it's Christmas. It's like the whole, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yes, because the events of that, same as Home Alone, yes, the events of that movie only happen because Christmas, so it has to be a Christmas film. Yeah. It's like the events of the Jewish folks eating the Chinese meal happens because of Christmas, therefore it's a Christmas event.
If Christmas didn't happen.
Yes.
So yes, this food is eaten because Christmas happens. Did you see that a bunch of Amish elders got shunned by the community because when that global alert phone thing went off?
Oh.
Turns out that a load of them had phones that they were keeping secret.
Lovely. Yes. Mine didn't go off, so +1 in the Amish
Mine didn't
box
go
for
off
me.
either.
Yeah, it's because our country's run by shucksters. Shucksters.
I was hurt.
Do I mean
but
shysters?
We did come to I was out for dinner with friends.
Right.
And we ended up coming to the conclusion that the people whose phones didn't go off, they were the danger. Everyone else was being informed about them.
So it's a call to arms. So if your phone doesn't go off, it's better that you don't know about it.
It means that you are the emergency.
I better start doing emergent things. Hang on, let me just press this button again, because the audio tends to unalign itself and we go lopsided occasionally. There we go. It's very good software, this. Okay, so my deviation into Hebrology hasn't helped one bit. So
Hebrology?
Yes, the study of Jewish things. Or is it Hebronomy? Not sure. Is this offensive? To someone, certainly. McDonald's, KFC, Strawberry Sundae or Festive Fondant?
Yeah.
I'm going to take Festive Fondant out of there because that sounds like a Ben joke.
Oh, he's seen through my wily ways.
My wily ways. So it's
McDonald's,
then,
KFC, or Strawberry Sundae.
So then I'm game theorying this, as I want to do. It seems like you've the answer is one of these fast food things, so the other is a distraction from that, and then you thought of something that isn't fast food, and then you had a funny thing that also is immaterial because its function there within the question is to provide some levity. So I think
it's all just fun, really, isn't it? I just wanted
unless
to
the answer is Strawberry Sundae and the only other foods you could think of were fast food, which is also possible. A meal like a turkey sub, like a, I don't know, Subway, I don't know, chicken wings.
Maybe I was just hungry at the time.
You could have been. Were you eating KFC? Well, it was Christmas, you see.
It was Christmas.
So, are we talking about? Read me the question again.
Name that Christmas food.
Great.
A. McDonald's. B. KFC. C. Strawberry Sundae. D. Fondant.
D. Fondant sounds like a drag artist.
D. Fondant. Yeah.
Don't do what D. Fondant does.
I did. Oh, I also enjoyed B. KFC. C. Strawberry Sundae.
Yeah. Does KFC in this context stand for something other than Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Oh, wouldn't that have been a trick to trick you with?
Can't forget the chicken.
Crispy festive Christmas.
Careful, fucking Christ.
Spelling careful wrong there, buddy.
Careful. McDonald. This is hard, man. I don't know. Like, fucking. So, name that festive food.
Christmas food.
Christmas food, whatever.
We're not talking about like when any of the places bring out festive menus.
Well, good. So this is a food eaten within Christmas by people observing Christmas in the traditional Christmas meal way.
That we went through this, and that's not what we ended up with.
No. Okay. So it could truly be anything.
This is a thing that happens. People eat this because of Christmas.
KFC, then. I don't have a reason other than the game theory stuff. I don't know.
Impressively, yes, it's KFC. In Japan, around Christmas, everyone goes and eats KFC.
So it's very similar to the Jewish folks in New York. Okay, that was stressful.
I guess you have to book your KFC because it's that popular. That
right.
KFC's just rammed. So you have to book in advance your KFC.
Is that
for Christmas in Japan?
Is that a Christmas tradition, or is that because you're not celebrating Christmas but you want something to do?
I have just Googled why KFC Japan Christmas. The original idea for the campaign came when a foreign customer who visited KFC in Tokyo on Christmas Day said, "I can't get turkey in Japan, so I have no choice but to celebrate Christmas with KFC."
Okay.
I think if my memory serves, and I will just quickly.
Please do.
Oh yeah, Takeshi Okawara, the manager of the first KFC in the country, started a campaign in the 70s to tempt tourists and expats with chicken on Christmas Day when they couldn't find turkey to eat. And everyone liked it, so everyone went mad for it. So that's
cool.
now... So it just worked so well that everyone does it now.
Interesting. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
There you go, Merry Christmas. Now, this is the final question.
Good. That's how long will I drag this out for?
You've done 50-50.
Yeah.
And this is the most important question.
Well, yeah, rendering the whole quiz completely
Christmas
immaterial.
quiz to say goodbye to 2023 and
Bye-bye.
usher in the year of Swampass that will
Hooray.
be 2024.
Splish splash.
Liam.
Hello.
For the win.
Uh-huh.
For all the marbles.
Ooh.
For the sake of Christmas.
What does that mean?
Have you been a good boy this year?
For fuck's sake. Because you'll have evidence that I haven't been.
Oh, I don't know.
Have
I
I
be a
been...
little fun joke.
Is it multiple choice?
I genuinely didn't expect it to come down to 50-50 to this question. I just put this in because I
then
thought
why
it'd be a
did you
nice
have
way
an
to
even
round
number
the
of
quiz.
questions?
Hmm?
Why did you have an even number of questions then?
Well, I didn't when I added "Have you been a good boy this year?"
That's what I'm saying.
Let me think of an extra Christmas question.
Because is this question multiple choice? Or is it just yes,
yes.
no?
It's yes, no, and did you just assume my gender?
Well, we have a clear answer, don't we? Now, because the thing is that everyone thinks they're right. So of course I think I've been a good boy this year, in that I've been trying. Good year, this boy. A good year, this boy. So of course I think I've been a good boy, other than all the like intrinsic self-hatred, which honestly fuels me. Have I been a good boy?
Okay, I've got another question that we can do.
Wonderful. Okay, go on.
I have just smashed Christmas questions into Google, clicked on a quiz, and scrolled down. Here you go.
Wonderful.
For the marbles, when was Christmas first celebrated in the UK?
Multiple choice?
I will give you a century either side.
So, okay, Christmas in its current form? Or Christmas...
When was Christmas first celebrated?
As Christmas?
As Christmas in the UK.
When was it called Christmas?
When was Christmas first celebrated?
Yes, you not
UK?
changing your answer isn't going to help me come up with a solution. Byakuze, I mean, because it's a pagan tradition, so the answer is the Stone Age. But you giving me a century either side is not helpful, because the Stone Age was huge. Many years. When did the tree and the gift giving start? I believe Georgian? No. Would Henry VIII have celebrated Christmas? Probably not. So it wouldn't be Tudor, or would it? Gaudete, Ben. Gaudete. Maybe it is Tudor. No one knows what I'm saying. That's fine.
No.
When were Stelae Span? So, okay. I can't believe this question isn't multiple choice.
Oh, okay. I'll give you some choices.
That would be wonderful.
Did they first celebrate Christmas in the UK in the 500s, the 1500s, the 2000s?
Good.
Or 300 BC?
So those were all AD or 300 BC. Okay. And you're giving me 100 years either side. Well, that's immaterial now. So they're really... Now, here's the thing, Ben. UK was formed in the 1800s. So the only possible answer is 2000, based on what you've given me. Because UK didn't exist before 1800. So, you know, I'm not saying that you're bad at coming up with quiz questions at the final minute. But, so we need to define UK.
I feel like you're being very, very mean to House Beautiful Christmas Quiz.
I don't know or respect them. United Kingdom. Unification, Kingdom of Great Britain, its union in 1801. With the Kingdom of Ireland created the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. So then most of Ireland seceded in 1922. So can we redefine UK there, please?
England.
England.
I'll send an email to Lisa Joyner, senior digital writer from House Beautiful and Country Living.
Listen here.
To tell her
Hang on.
that...
I'm going big screen. Listen here, Lisa Joyner of Housekeep Quiz. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Merry Christmas, Lisa.
Learn your countries,
right,
dickhead. Oh, wrong button. Hello. Right, so then England didn't exist in 300 BC.
I feel like this amount of research going into Christmas questions should not be allowed.
It's Christmassy. It's not Christmas without someone being shitty about a game.
Yeah.
You know that to be true. So the unification of the Danes, Angles, and Saxons.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Was the year 900. In which case, 927. So in that case, 300 BC and 500 AD are impossible. Which leads us to 1500.
I'm surprised that it took you this long to rule out Christmas before the birth of Christ.
Oh. Scratch that one off the
300
list.
years before Christ was born, they didn't celebrate Christmas.
No. It wouldn't have been called Christmas, but they would have been celebrating stuff. Like the tradition of...
So then it wouldn't have been Christmas, would it?
Yes, but we've been pretty flexible with the English language today, haven't we, Ben? So, so the tradition of like bringing trees in from the cold, the Germanic tradition of if you're cold, they're cold, bring your trees indoors, lads. That's older than Christ. So I think. So yes, no. If we're calling it Christmas, which I guess we are, you're quite right. The BC one doesn't make any sense. In many ways, that's a funnier joke than 2000s. So well done.
Thank you.
I do recall Christmas as a child in the 90s. So it really comes down to 500 AD or the 1500s. But England didn't exist until the year 927. So I'm saying 1500s, and I'm sorry.
Right, the answer that Lisa Joyner wrote was the 6th century. St. August, and then I googled this.
Yeah.
St. Augustine of Canterbury was the person who probably started the widespread celebration of Christmas in large parts of England. The first recorded date of Christmas in England is when Augustine baptised 10,000 Saxons in Kent on Christmas Day, 597.
Yes. Okay. So the question's broken, is what we've agreed.
No, we've decided that you've been bad this year, last year, this year, and no presents.
Joke's on you, cunt, because I got so many presents
has only
this
just
year.
turned up for your Christmas.
Yeah, but I got presents from people other than you, so your present haven't turned up yet.
Yeah.
Well, so
there we go.
So that was the christening of a bunch of people in Canterbury before the unification of Anglo-Saxons and Danes. So the question was in Canterbury. So your question was more about Wessex than England, wasn't it, Ben? Get that lady on the phone. I'm going to tell her what's what about Christmas. Knowing full well we are the only traffic this website has had in January.
I don't want to start a
ever.
vendetta against Lisa Joyner.
Nah, do it. It's fun. I love a good vendetta.
But it's Christmas.
It's measurably not. Vitamin D, you vitamin D, you vitamin D, you're better than me.
Vitamin D, you do yourself. Because you don't get sun, because we live in the UK. If it exists, I don't know where I live anymore.
No, it does, because we're in the year 2000, so the UK definitely exists.
We are in the year 2000s.
Yes, I've been to the year 2000s. Not much has changed, but everyone's drowning.
There is a lot of flooding.
Yes. Both our cities are flooded. So
mine isn't.
Fun. No, yours definitely is. But you don't live near the river, Ben. How would you know?
No, but how much? I might live nearer the river if it's flooded.
Well, yes, it's like you're a few feet nearer the river. That was a fun little quiz. So I think I got the moral victory for sure.
You don't get any Christmas presents this year. You've been very naughty.
Bad
year.
Boy. We'll see
bad.
if you remember that in 11 months' time. Or in 13 months' time when my next year's Christmas present arrives.
Oh, there is flood warnings where I live.
I know.
But I think I live slightly up, so I'll be fine.
You do live a bit up, that's true. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, that was it. Good quiz, Ben. I look forward to next January's quiz.
Next January's Christmas quiz.
Christmas quiz. Do you? I think we sort of talked about this in the podcast, but do you do New Year's resolutions? Is that a thing you believe in?
I used to, but then they never get kept.
Yes.
Really, do they? So
I've always kind of felt.
I feel like it's just sort of trying to set yourself up for failure, basically. Like
Quite
if you go, I will do this. It's always such a big. People are like, I'm going to go to the gym every day, and then the moment that you miss a day going to the gym,
it's all ruined.
go, well, I fucked that up, so I won't bother doing it at all. Bring on the pasties.
Ooh, pasties at the gym. I agree. My thing has always sort of been, I feel like as people, if we want to live a better life, if we want to do stuff for the sake of our betterment in some way, we shouldn't have to rely on the pages of a calendar to do that. You can do the thing, like quite often it gets to something I found really frustrating this year, 2023, as a freelancer, is basically trying to get anything done after October. Absolutely impossible. Because not only do my clients just apparently stop responding to emails, some of them, but then trying to communicate with any other organisations to try and get stuff done.
It'll be a next year problem.
But it's like, if you could respond to me saying, I will reply to your email on January 4th, that would be great. But they just don't. And it's hard to know, like, are you not responding because you hate me, which is usually where my brain goes, or because you're busy, or because you're not working, or because you're not interested? If you could just give me any degree of response, so otherwise you're going to get more emails from me in January. But then in January, you're not going to reply because you haven't been working since September, have you? So you're going to be busy, dickhead. So it's just frustrating when it's like trying to get stuff done. And I do appreciate that this kind of winter period is a period of rest. It's one of the only periods where you can sort of be sure that most people in the country will have some time off. Not everyone, but more than most, more than even over the summer period when most children of school-age kids will go on holiday. Squeaky chair, excuse me. But like, yeah, there is something to having a period of rest and a period of reflection. And I have sort of thought about what I want to achieve in the new year, but it is I find November, December quite frustrating, because I always have that drive to be doing stuff, to be trying to improve, to build and make. And when other people just don't respond to emails, it's like, I'm literally going to start crying if I'm not making stuff.
I found the whole, you say it's a time of rest and reflection. Mine's just stress.
No. Yes.
Like,
I get it.
Have I got the right present? Enough presents? What if they've brought me more presents? What if I've forgotten someone? Oh my God, this is all very expensive.
Yes.
Everything, this is, no, don't like it.
We had a really nice Friendsgiving in November, and what I liked about that was
great.
It was, some people, we didn't all know each other, but I think most people like came with a dish prepared, so like the weight of hosting was a little bit on one person's shoulders, but they didn't have to do all the food, all the hosting, all the catering, all the everything. Like we shared the load of the food a little bit, and I like that, and I would quite like to do that model for Christmas, because I think for a lot of people, seeing family is like really stressful actually. And wouldn't it be better if, like, okay, we take that obligation we feel to see family, do it any other time of year. Like, don't put pressure to see everyone on the same 7 days, like every
couple of days,
because that seems mental. Like, of course that's going to be stressful, but I think I would get grief for trying to not see family at Christmas deliberately, but that sounds very appealing. I don't know, man. So, to answer my own question, I sort of have things I want to do this year, and this is the first year in a while where I'm not going to call them New Year's resolutions, because I don't believe in your language. Goals. Yeah. And I do resent that, like, the turning of a calendar seems to be like a landmark for change, but like, people haven't been doing stuff for the last 3 months, so I guess I've got to go with the flow a little bit. So there's a bunch of music I want to get recorded, which I've been working on for, I think, a couple of years now. And for the first time in ages, serious music with lyrics in it and stuff. Because I tend not to do that because it's effort. Because I like doing instrumental stuff. and any time I've tried to write lyrics in the past, it's always ended up being silly bullshit for the conversation hat, which I like, but it's a different thing.
It's jokey novelty songs
Yes.
as opposed to serious.
Yeah. And I've got a couple of recording sessions coming up, and a lot of that was November conversations of, let's do this. Can we do it in February? Like, fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Absolutely fine.
At least you've then been told, we'll do it in February.
Exactly, that's true. Yeah, rather than just not hearing back. So I've got some recording sessions coming up, so I'm hoping to release quite a bit more music this year. We've got some podcast stuff we want to try out, so you'll see more of us, I think. Unfortunately,
You'll see more of us. We'll see some more.
There's a couple.
Liam's going to start posting nudes.
Yes, but where? You'll
Highly
never find
distasteful nudes.
Yes, the more distasteful, the better. How do you get a halogen bulb up there? You'll never know.
Stretching.
You've got to practice. You can't just jump into it because it'll go wrong. I think it's going to be an interesting year. I think I'm quite eager to pace myself. This year was good in terms of going to gigs and events and stuff. The year before that was too many. We had some gigs. Too many gigs. It was. There were some weeks where we were going to 3 things in one week, and 2 of them would be in London. It's just too much stuff. So I think we've been quite careful for 2024 to not book things in the same week. So if we're going to a gig on that Saturday, we're not then going to something on the Sunday. We're just not.
I've very much not done that.
Yeah. Because
I'm going to London to see No More and Sim, and very metal heavy bands, and then the next day I'm going to get tattooed and then see Tom Allen.
Brilliant.
Going from very different things.
So we had that one was it over the summer?
And we've got Lord of the Rings soon.
We have got Lord of the Rings soon. So last time we
When
saw
is that?
Lord of the Rings, February. March. I think it's March. It's close to Laura's birthday.
Okay.
Last time we saw Two Towers with the orchestra in London, and it was Auntie Donna and then Two Towers. But because that was a Friday,
And then I flew to.
And then you flew to Asia for a bit. Not the band. Because those were both in London. That was then quite easy to go, well, it's an evening on the Friday and a matinee on the Saturday, so let's just stay over. That was quite an easy decision, and actually that was a lot less stressful than going to either one of those gigs without staying over, because we could take our time. If we missed a train, it was really not a problem. I quite liked that. So I think I've planned 2024 a little bit better than previous years, and I'm also allowed myself a fair bit of flexibility for when things inevitably go wrong. And I'm also... My goal for this year is to try and be enforce boundaries a little bit more. So if people are like, I need help with a thing, it's this week, and I'll be like, absolutely not. No, we haven't spoken in months. Why would you assume I would just be there? Which has happened already this year. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll bloody see. Can't really stop it. Time will keep doing its thing until you die.
Marching on.
Forever marching on.
Liam.
Hello, Ben.
It's the first Sunday of the month. It's about 2:15.
Is it?
You know what time it is? Is it what? Is it 2:15 or the first Sunday of the month?
Oh, yeah, I suppose it is. I forgot how time worked.
Yeah, that's why we're doing the live stream. We
No,
do it the
'cause I
first
was
Sunday
like-
of every month.
Yeah, but
except next month, because it's my birthday
Yeah, but
and I'll be doing other things.
Last Sunday we stayed up late. So that was the first Sunday of the month. Was Sunday night, just after midnight.
Well, that's technically Monday morning, but yes, we did stay up very late.
Yes, Ben makes a good point about next next month. I hadn't even realised, but yeah, that we will rearrange what would be Sunday the 4th of February to Sunday the 11th of February, which will be episode 200. And boy, you better believe that we'll have a plan for that.
So much planned.
So much.
So much.
So much. I've sent an email to Ben. Ben replied with, yeah, dunno, let's have a think.
Yeah.
We agreed just now that we'd do a live stream. What will it be? Will it be 24 hours? Fuck, I hope not.
No, it won't be 24 hours. I'll be tired.
What if I did 12 hours and then you did 12 hours?
That's more acceptable.
I've done an 8-hour live stream before. That was, other than the 24-hour thing, so that's the longest that I've done stuff solo. I reckon I could do 12 hours by myself. Won't be good.
We'll discuss this off camera.
No, let's commit.
But while we're on...
Let's commit in front of DD and apparently 4 other people who might be us. Let's commit. Yeah. 200. It's going to be stupid. 200 hours, 1 hour for every episode. DD suggests a 200-hour stream. If by hours you mean
I don't even know
minutes,
how many days that is. That's more than a week.
1 hour for each episode. We should
Nearly
listen
10
back.
10 days?
We should listen back to
200.
every episode of the podcast at half speed. And that will take...
Oh, jeez, no.
Except for the early episodes where we recorded for like an hour for some reason.
It's bad enough that we're here.
It is truly unacceptable.
It's bad enough
that
I
we're
have to
here.
do them in real time when we record them. Hey, my Christmas lights have just come in the hallway. Nice.
Wouldn't it be nice if we could record at double speed and then slow it down?
I think we need some drugs.
Which kind? Find out after this. Oh damn! Hang on, I can cut to my big face, but wow.
Did it work?
No, it goes downwards. So if you swipe that way, no, other way. No, motherfucker, again. That was pretty good, actually. One more.
Cool.
Yeah, no, that really works.
Nice.
We've invented a new form of telly. Insane men going mad.
That's just House of Commons, isn't it? Oh.
Very good. That'll show them.
Liam.
What's up, Ben?
Let's play Fall Guys.
Oh shit, okay. Eat 100 turkeys. Sorry, 200 turkeys. We should do things that are 200 of things.
Yeah, no, I've got some ideas and I'm not happy with them.
How many?
Because
I'm
not happy with them because I've had the thought and gone, oh no, that's really stupid, and now I have to do it.
Oh, we could. So M&Ms, you get 56 M&Ms in a bag apparently. So 4 bags of M&Ms is 200 M&Ms. Same question for Smarties.
Apparently 16 Smarties is 1 serving.
Wow. That's less than I'm thinking. Oh no, hang on. Those are the fun-sized bags of M&Ms have 16 apparently.
This tube of Smarties.
Yes.
Has roughly 6 servings.
Yeah.
Which is 6 times 16. This is like 100 Smarties. What bags of M&Ms are you getting?
I think the bulk ones at Costco, 56 individual M&Ms.
That have 50. Wait, are you talking packets of M&Ms or individual M&Ms?
If you're talking about your classic bag of M&Ms, the kind you'd pick up at a grocery store checkout aisle, there are about 56 M&Ms per bag.
It's not a lot of M&Ms.
So then you just have to do four bags of M&Ms each, and we've done 200
4 small
M&Ms.
bags of M&Ms.
Yeah. We could eat 4 small bags of M&Ms. Could we stretch that out for 12 hours, though? That's the question.
Probably not.
200. Do 200. Record 200 podcasts. That's what we could do for a 200th episode.
I think, have we already done? I feel like we've done that.
No, we just double it, and then we got to celebrate 400 episodes by eating 8 bags of M&Ms.
Oh my god.
You want to play Fall Guys, and I think that's fair. So if I press this button, it leaves me free to load up this. Put you over there.
I have friend requests.
Wow.
Don't know if I know any of them.
That's why they're requesting friendship, I guess.
Poopy Pants
Play
Haynes.
Fall Guys. And then if I go here, yes, this one or this one. No. I guess it will be this one whenever it loads. 200. We could fry 200 eggs. We could. What could we spend £200 on?
Eggs.
Eggs. £200.
Eggs and M&Ms.
£200 of eggs. Value.
Oh, God.
Not weight.
Nope, wait. You've said it now.
Is that more?
It's recorded.
Is weight more than money? You heard me.
Let me have a look.
Oh, hang on. Let me change everything.
Between 50 and 70 grams. So let's go the smaller. 52 pounds.
Yeah, so £200 weight.
So.
Or £200 sterling.
£200 is 90.5 kilograms.
Right.
So we want that. Divided by.
Yes, you can do it.
That's 1,814.37 small eggs.
Okay. I mean, that's not impossible.
You think that you could eat 1,800 eggs?
Not in one go.
But that's the point. That's the thing that we're saying.
Oh, yeah, fair. Do you want to do the Christmas ones?
Let's do the Christmas. Winter Wonders.
DD says commit 200 crimes. I say, yeah, let's duplicate a bunch of VHS films.
You've probably got 200 VHSs and VHS recorders.
Well, no, you could re-record over the VHSs, because then each duplication is a crime, right? So if I had like 4 or 5 VHS recorders, yeah.
They'd have to run for a while, wouldn't they?
Yes. Well, the length of a film. So
yeah.
So it would be how many... Oh, God, what's happening?
So that's watch 20 films.
We could watch 200 films. I think it's do 200 things. Oh, God, what is this? How am I supposed to?
I don't know.
I think the answer is do 200 things. Oh, God. But then how do we decide what those 200 things are?
Arg.
Oh, that was hugely unpleasant. What is this? Oh, God, I hate it. Oh, God, I hate it
do
so
all
much.
the things.
Where... Did you go down?
Yeah. And then I went up a chimney. And I don't know if I was supposed to.
This is not a game.
I'm stuck in a chimney now.
This is horrendous.
I don't know if this is where I was supposed to be. Yeah.
Oh, are we supposed to go down that big
Okay.
hole?
Yeah, you gotta go down the hole. This is mental. I don't know
choose
what's
death.
happening. I finished.
How? I'm stuck in this fucking
Oh yeah,
wall.
you've got to go down the hole. You're not meant to go through the tree.
That was not made clear. I'm stuck.
I thought I said you've got to go through the down the hole. Yeah.
Sorry,
how are you stuck?
I didn't realise that was the hole there. I thought that was the hole because everyone jumped into this thing, didn't they?
Stuck in the tree.
I saw people run into this. I was like, ah, yes, okay, I can do that.
So should I?
This is bullshit.
And then I saw people just yeeting themselves down the hole, so I was like, oh, you can't get through the tree.
I was
I
like,
won't waste my time.
No, I was
here.
like, aha.
Oh, you've got a friend.
I've missed the tree. Aren't I clever?
There you go. Down the hole.
There was no indication of that's where I was supposed to be. This is... I want to talk to the Chancellor. The Chancellor of Games.
Oh no, little buddy.
I still think I have a chance of qualifying.
So I've got some... you've got 24 seconds to do a lot.
Oh.
I reckon we could eat... How did you get here so quick? Down the hole, down the hole, Liam. Down the chimney. Yes, quick, faster. Yes, you can do it. Oh my god. You do it.
How did
yeah!
I didn't go over the line. Fuck Christmas.
I love how people are just lost.
Yeah, no, I saw
Wow,
people
that didn't
running
make
into the tree and I was
any
like,
sense.
oh yeah. That was one of the worst things that's ever happened to me.
Yeah, that was hard. So I've got an idea. We could eat 200 chicken nuggets.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a thing.
That's something doable and something that I would at least enjoy at the beginning.
I like the idea of getting slightly meta with it and doing 200 things, but then that means thinking of 200 individual tasks.
Well, one, eat some nuggets. Liam,
Yeah.
we're about to start. Stop
Sure.
writing.
How dare you? I will never go paperless. Yeah. Oh, this is festive. In that I hate it. Oh, fuck. All of
Oh,
you.
no!
Damn
Oh, what a
you.
thing.
What a thing to happen at Christmas.
Liam!
Hello. What's up?
You pushed me, you pusher.
I pushed you. Did you just call me a pushter?
Can't say that word
I
anymore.
don't think you can
Ah! No! It happened again. This is awful.
say this Christmas map, or all of this Christmas stuff, can fucking suck it. In like a big way.
Ah!
Are you past the snowflakes?
No! No! I can't get past this one. Hey, buddy.
Hello. Oh, have you got a pot on your head?
Yeah,
No.
just protect my brain.
Is that your smoking pot? Lol.
No, 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 no!
Son of a bitch.
Yes! Oh, snowman.
Snowman. No. Ah.
Boing.
I can't believe that
Boing.
2 people have graduated already.
Zoom. Zoom. Oh, I thought this was the end.
No.
Oh my god. Oh, there's more snowflake. Snowflake.
Oh my god.
Go, Flake. Up the snow. Bollocks.
Up the snow bollocks.
Ah. Zoom. Zoom. I need the speed.
I nod the spot.
That's what I require. Fuck.
I'm not going to make it.
Oh, you do need the speed. You can't avoid the speed.
There's no way.
Oh, this isn't going well.
When did games get so hard?
Fuck's sake. Do you remember when... What did you just say?
When did games get so hard? Or am I just
remember
old
when you
now?
used to have fun? Yeah! I'm in. I did it. Oh, buddy, you're still at the front.
Yeah, no, I know.
There's so much
There's so
left.
much more game.
It's okay.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to play anymore, to be honest. So do 200 things, eat 200 nugs. I think...
So that's only 199 things left to do. Because the nugs will be eaten.
No, 198, because doing 200 things is one of the 200 things. Also, release
Climb this
200
beautiful
episodes.
Christmas tree and qualify. Happy Christmas / Merry Holidays.
Oh, don't be woke. How dare you make concessions for others?
How dare you realise that you're not the only thing in the world?
How dare you? How dare you be mindful of others? Yes, on to the gift.
Do you remember when everyone... Remember there was just years of... Oh, they're trying to stop Christmas. They're going to have Wintermas. And
Oh, yeah.
no one ever wanted to do that.
No, of course not. That's because it's not true.
What a bunch of snowflakes.
Quite. And we're the entire
Whee! What a beautiful Christmas tree. I don't know if I'm going the right way.
I also remember in Seinfeld, George Costanza's dad tries to create Festivus because he thinks, I think it's that Christmas isn't Christmassy enough. What's up, Si? I think Christmas wasn't Christmassy enough, so he created Festivus. So like they never celebrated Christmas, they always celebrated Festivus. And it was exactly the same, it was just called Festivus. Yeah. That's all I got. Seinfeld,
This guy with a pot in his head's in my way.
Seinfeld's alright.
I want you to fall, pot person.
Like, I enjoyed watching through Seinfeld because it was interesting to see like where certain sitcom trends have like developed from.
Oh, I biffed it.
He did biff it. Was bollocks, yes.
Oh, double biff. Oh no, so much biff.
Like if they tried to bring Seinfeld back, that would be silly. Watch this space.
I never watched Seinfeld.
It's, if you're interested in like sitcoms in like the abstract, I think it's worth watching the first couple seasons.
Isn't that where they ended where they all went to prison?
Oh, I love the ending is just unhinged. Oh shit, speaking of unhinged, did you ever get around to watching The Traitors?
With Claudia Winkleman?
Yeah.
No, but a new series has started, isn't it?
New series has started. What I've forgotten about, it's quite good. What I've forgotten about The Traitors, two things. One, it's absolutely impossible to know who the traitors are. And so like the game like doesn't function. It doesn't work as a game because the people who are playing, the goal is you're all trying to earn a pot of money and the traitors are trying to earn the money for themselves rather than for the team, right? But very straightforward. You don't get to choose to be a traitor. You get given that.
Okay.
And once you're a traitor, there's fuck all you can do other than be a traitor and try not to let people work out that you're a traitor. There is no way for people to know that you're a traitor because you all have the same goal of earn money. So when people are like, oh, I think you're a traitor because you did this, this, and this, it's like, that doesn't mean anything. So it's completely unhinged in that sense. It's really fun.
Okay, I need you to take us off of this.
Yes,
Christmas
very sorry.
bullshit.
We will no more Christmas. That was all the Christmas. Do you want to do solos or squads or duos?
Let's do solos.
Sounds good. The other completely unhinged thing, Sai's having issues mounting a door. Get consent first, and you'll be fine. The music in Traitors is baffling. It's wild. It's they do huge, epic, cinematic renditions of pop songs that maybe 50% of the time have the word betrayal or death or murder in them. It's really weird. So they had like
all sung by Cindy Lou Who.
Yes, exactly. And they're all like really over the top and like cinematic, and they're really jarring, and they just take you out of the show. So they had Losing My Religion for some reason, but like a really sort of aggressive cinematic version of Losing My Religion. And it's just baffling. I sort of love hate it. And they always have a psychic for some reason now, and they're always trying to like contacting the spirit world to try and like work out who the traitors are.
Who the traitor is.
And like the last time there was a psychic on, they went home like almost immediately. Because people thought they were a traitor, which was really funny. Oh no, that was it. I think they convinced everyone that one particular person was a traitor, and they just weren't. So then everyone was like, well, you must be a traitor, and they got rid of it. And it was so funny. Oh god, come on now.
I will have to watch it now that there's a new season.
It's absolutely worth a watch. Biscuits. Oh, this is good.
I'm so close.
I'm trying to shove these guys.
I win. I have qualified first for the first ever time.
Really?
Oh, you're dropping, buddy.
I am. Yeah.
There you go. That's the spirit of Christmas.
The spirit of Christ compels me. Yeah.
You got it, buddy. Oh, Bluey fell down.
Quit. I think the trouble with this one is when the things tilt up, it's kind of impossible to see where you gotta go.
Oh yeah, it's a trick. It's a puzzle.
It is a puzzle, but then I suppose that's very much the name of the game. Am I like... Oh, okay, there's quite a few people struggling. And then he moonwalked. I was going to try and moonwalk, but I didn't.
Well done. You're in. Oh, this is someone who looks like a little gingerbread man. Little gingerbready buddy.
Sorry, you're absolutely right. It is very much... it definitely came out of the Among Us craze in lockdown. But they sort of forgot that the reason Among Us was so popular is we had fuck all else to do.
I was going to say that... So were we saying that... Because Among Us was... So Traitors is basically Among Us.
Sure.
And Among Us was so successful because of COVID. Are we saying that the pandemic caused traitors?
Politically, yes, I am saying that. Many traitors.
Interesting.
But also in terms of this TV
I
show,
test
yes.
positive for Claudia Winkleman. I don't know what that means.
I think she's a very clean woman. I don't think there's any risk of that.
Yeah, I got gold.
Very well
Wow,
done.
a lot of people left that.
Yeah. They're having a terrible time.
So many timed out.
The big problem with the traitors is that different to Among Us is like Among Us is fine because you have different goals. The two teams. If you're a traitor, if you're a faithful, you have different goals. One is to kill everyone, but ultimately, and you don't choose it, but like you get to see people doing the murders in Among Us. In traitors, you don't see people doing the murders. They happen in secret.
Release me.
Can you fuck off? So it is, it's impossible to know who's who, because it's like a value judgment that you're a traitor, but it doesn't mean anything. It's very
Sorry,
strange.
Liam.
Well, you're okay. What am I trying to do? Oh, just not fall off. Wonderful.
Yeah, try not to fall off.
Okay, I've just sort of been hanging out here for a bit.
I'm just standing.
Yeah. I've only just realised that I'm in a slippery area. Yeah.
I like that there are just some peaceful people standing like, we're going to stand here and let everyone else fight.
I just sort of dicked around in the goo for a while, which is how I live my life. So, do 200 things, eat 200 nuggets, release 200 episodes. Are there some things that we could have individual missions for episode 200?
Oh, I'm eating 200 nuggets, mate. Smoke 200 cigarettes. That can be yours.
I don't, please no. I'm already so ill. I'm so fragile.
I want to see which will make us throw up first. You smoking 200 cigarettes or me eating 200 chicken nuggets?
It's the cigarettes for me, dickhead. Obviously.
Yeah.
Because how many's in a pack? It's a 20 pack, right?
Yeah, so that's 10 packs of cigarettes.
But like
a carton of
it
cigarettes.
would have to be like, not even like, it would be like JPS Black or something. Just something really heavy.
Oh.
Really unpleasant. Oh, mine's broken. Is yours broken?
Oh, mine's broken.
Oh, we did it.
Oh, no, I'm back.
Have 200 wanks. That's a great one. I don't know if I could do that in 12 hours.
Of course, we're doing this in 12 hours.
Well, I've just picked that so I can work out 200 wanks in the background, and just like every
by time or by volume? How much seed would Liam create? No, Liam create in his 200 faps.
Sai, you could phone into the show every 20 wanks just to see how you're doing.
I think after the 40 wanks, dialing the phone would get quite difficult.
You got two hands in it.
Going so fast.
Spend £200?
Yes, I'm first again! So you've had 147 wanks in the last week.
Since January 1st.
That's 21 wanks a day. That's almost a wank an hour.
Isn't that a So Solid Crew song? 21 wanks a day.
21 wanks a day. Had 21 wanks today. Go on, Liam. You got this, buddy. Oh, you don't got this.
No, apparently not.
Maybe just jump down the tube. Just go along the tube. I want you with me.
Alright, chill out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spit me out. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to go straight over the side.
Oh, there's a reindeer. So festive. Very Christmas.
Oh,
reindeer biffed it.
I'm going to write
win,
win 200 times. Just win 200 times.
We could toss a coin 200 times and see what happens. Oh, these two people are not doing they've not bought their A game.
They're not doing their due diligence.
Oh. Danny Morph 92 and K Jackalope.
I'm team Danny Morph.
Oh.
I've backed the wrong one.
You missed it. Oh, I shouldn't laugh, but it is very
there's
funny.
quite a few of them left.
And they timed out.
Yeah. That's sad. Very sad.
Oh dear. That was fun.
That was fun.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Have happy.
Merry Christmas.
Happy. Oh no.
Break through the doors to reach the crown at the end of the maze. Some are real, some are fake. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare.
I don't think I'll be able to. I reckon it'll go horribly. That's what I reckon. Oh fucking Lord.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
What in the... Okay, I hope this door's real.
That'd be really funny. Oh, okay, great. Ow.
Real fake doors. Ow, ow, ow.
I hate it. It's whirly gigs, too whirly.
Oh no.
So is it only one real door every time?
Boing. Boing.
Oh, dick.
No!
Dicks and
No!
ass. Dicks
I'm at the crown.
You're at the crown.
I'm at the crown.
He's crowning.
With so many other people. No! This isn't fair.
Wow.
Bollocks! I missed it like 4 times.
Wow.
Oh, I was so close. I missed it by a bee's dick.
Wow.
Oh.
Raining penguins, apparently.
Every bit of me was clenched.
Good stuff.
That was fun.
I think win 200 times is a brilliant goal. I think the ultimate challenge is going to be coming up with 200 challenges.
What? Yeah, but you've already said that that's going to be one of them. Oh no, that's going to be 2 of them, coming up with them and then completing them.
Yeah. That's great.
I'm very annoyed that I missed that.
That's okay. Complete a list of 200
That felt like
tasks.
that felt like my round. I won. I came first twice. All 3 of those challenges I got a little gold sticker for.
Wow. Blink 200 times, but only 200 times.
Ooh.
No. I think breathe 200 times as well.
You could blink 200 times and then just keep your eyes shut.
We could blink 182 plus 18 times. Get it? Good joke, Liam.
Do you know why Blink 182 is called Blink 182?
Because they're only allowed to blink 182 times. That's
no,
why they're so dry.
It's because it's how you know the feeling when leap, like all of a sudden it's the middle of the year.
Okay, yeah.
Like you blink and then you start the year and then you blink and it's the middle of June. Half of the year is 182 days.
Oh, okay, great. That makes sense.
Yeah, so
Except
it's
for
Blink
leap
182.
year.
So it's, oh shit, it's June.
Yeah.
They're basically called Oh shit, it's June.
Which is a feeling that I have. every year. Oh shit, it's June.
Yeah.
I think I did have, like, in August, I was a bit like, okay, so what do I want to do with this year? And I was like, mate, you've biffed it. Oh well.
I feel like that just sort of punched right in the tip.
Terrible.
I feel like that just sort of happens because,
Yeah.
like, I felt, I've not done anything. I've wasted this year, and I'll except move cities and travel very far. I've been out of the country to 2 places I've never been to before twice this year.
Yeah, you've done some stuff.
But I still had the feeling of, I've not done anything. I've wasted so much time.
I think that's
Which
just
is
how people
nonsense.
feel. I think
Yeah, and it's
we always
silly.
feel like we're not doing the come on now.
No. Slipped.
Oh, hang on. I need to go put a hat on. You talk to the people.
I'm talking to the people. I'm really concentrating on this pissing fan bounce segment. Liam's putting a hat on. I assume that someone has used their bits or piss and shit. Leap. Ow. Leap. 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 Used their tokens or bits or whatever. Dead. Yeah, Liam's gone to get a hat, which I guess means that he's dead also. So, do I have to put a hat on? I'll put some Smarties on my head. You can't see me. Liam hasn't bothered to change either screen to me or to my thing. So I hope everyone's enjoying watching someone else play Fall Guys. I know I certainly am. It's much nicer than having to see Liam, I suppose. Shall we take bets on what sort of hat he's going to be wearing? I feel like it's pretty high odds that it's going to be a top hat. I don't think it's going to be a beanie. Certainly not going to be Swift. Oh, he's come back without a hat on at all. Where's the hat, Liam?
Hello.
Where's the hat?
The hat?
Cool. When you left for that long, didn't swap any screens.
Yeah.
Oh!
Thank you. It's a big boy.
I did say that there was a high probability of a top hat.
Well. Oop. Yeah, because I don't have a screen that shows the game and your face.
No, I know.
That's...
So we were just watching someone else play.
But you were still talking, which is great.
I was talking.
Just trying to work out.
I was swearing at Fall Guys for a while.
There we go.
You got to do another one, buddy.
My face is so large.
Been redeemed again.
Oh, okay. Well,
need a second hat.
Hang on. Are you still
Put the
playing?
hat on the hat.
Are you still playing?
No.
Too many buttons. Okay, well that's fine. What's up?
Oh, that's very funny.
Good. Bad. Keep pressing the wrong button. 1,000 kudos. Wow. And we're back to the tiny one. There we go. Have a rotation of 3 hats. Ready?
Oh, this is fun.
How many more hats? Because I had many more hats. I can only find 3 today. great. I suppose some things could be hats. For example, this digital multimeter. This could be a hat with tassels. Very stylish. It's fallen off. Stack them hats. Well, that's okay, because as filmmakers, what we learned is that hats do fit inside of hats. So I could wear this tiny one and the very large one, and no one would ever know. Which is half the joy of hats.
That have just witnessed this.
Well, true. Oop. Stack them hats.
Race 2 laps around the course.
You got it, of course.
I mean, I'll try. Yeah, okay, we get it.
Yeah, roundy round, got it.
Do you think you're going to be able to lap anyone?
Lap? Probably not. Get fucked. Oh, you can't. Okay, you can, sort of.
Ah, piss! I wondered what the block was, and it was a bad decision.
You wondered what the flop was?
The block.
Oh yeah, don't be doing that. Don't do what Donnie Don't does. Donnie Don't's in prison. Yeah. Yeah again. Fisties. Lovely stuff.
No!
Yes!
No! I'm stuck in a forever loop.
Oh no. Not again.
Okay. I will be safe.
Right.
A lap has been completed. A lap have... Yeah.
Yeah, he says.
Does he say yeah? Yeah?
Yeah? Yeah, he does.
Ow. No. Stop.
Unknowable speed. I'm doing really well. I'm doing really well.
Oh, this is awful. I don't like it.
You don't need to like it, you just need to do it.
Yeah.
Piss. Piss again. Piss for a third time.
Success!
Very close to success.
Winning! I have qualified.
Oh no, Si's installing Fall Guys. Take that, peer pressure.
Does that mean that you could play with us?
I don't know. Depends how quickly it installs.
I consent.
Do you consent?
That was fun.
You're welcome. Oh, it's Mario, innit? I know what I said. Get rings. You got it.
Hey, it's Mario.
It's Mario rings. It's me, a Super Mario ring.
How many rings? 20 of them.
Tube me up, lady.
Got to go swiftly. Taylor Swiftly.
Oh.
That's your name. Where are the rings?
They're all around the place.
Yeah, but they've all been...
They've taken the hobbits to Isengard.
Oh, they come back.
Yes, eventually.
No, the rings. I want them. I've not got enough.
Are they of power? Okay, what I've discovered is if you just hang out in one place, pretty soon rings turn up.
Yeah. I hate
Get
it.
fucked, Patrick. The ugliest starfish.
Fuck you.
Splish. I need 2 more.
Ah, I fell off just as the rings happened.
Just as the rings happened. Piss!
Oh, I don't think I did it.
Piss
I
into
didn't
my
do
mouth. Awful. Awful time.
it. Did you do it?
No. I nearly did it, but then suddenly at the last minute I didn't.
Yeah, that's what happened to me as well.
Try and leave. Try and leave. Try and leave. Why won't you let me leave?
Come, Liam, you gotta leave. It's time to go.
I'm working on it, damn it. Exit. Oh, it's the grab ass one as well. I'm usually quite good at grab ass.
Good job, buddy. Should we do one more?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Biff. Oh no, the hat's falling off. Look at that. What a thing to happen. Oh well. Hang on. Ugh. Sorry, I had hair in my eyes. Write 200 words.
No, run through the zone and collect... Oh, fucking rings again.
Oh yeah, rings. Lovely rings. It's a me, a Mario, once more.
Got to catch them all.
You've got to catch all the Marios. I think the higher up you go, the more rings there are. By the look of things.
By the look of rings.
Very good. Ooh.
I have 2 rings.
I got 5 golden rings. In it me, Mr. Christmas. Slippy Slippy. That's why they call me Mr. Slippy.
I'm in. Yes, you're right. The higher up you go, the more rings there is.
Yeah, if I can just find a way to get up.
Go, my little ducky buddy.
Hello, quack quack.
If you just keep going where you're going, then try and slow down, try and slow down, try and slow down, or ignore me. Yeah, you would have gone up if you'd done what I said.
I would
there
have
you go,
gone
faster, faster. Now up those bits. Look at all those rings you'll get.
Fucking shit. Oh, that was
Or
loads.
you could ignore them.
I wasn't ignoring
It's
them.
alright.
I was just bad.
It's okay, it's okay.
Roundy bloody round. There were no rings in there.
Oh, dude, you've got to get those 2 rings. 2 more.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh well.
I came first place.
Did you?
Just
Very-
like a man.
Wow. Good for you. Good for you.
Scoop, boop, 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 boop. I will move between rotating rings to avoid falling into the slime.
Yes, avoid the slime, you dingus.
By moving between the rotating rings.
Or else. Oh, you love these ones. Because you get shoved.
Yeah, no, people are just dickheads. Hey, 2 crocodiles. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Fuck off, fuck off. I've just got a pot on my head. Leave me be. I'm a simple man. Ah! Leave me alone. Go away. Oh no, crocodile. Oh, he's here again. Cowboy. Release. Remove yourself from my presence.
That was a capybara.
It is a capybara. I like capybaras. The world's largest rodents, didn't you know?
Yeah. They're also proper rapey.
Okay.
Although they could just be horned up. I guess they don't have a system of consent, so hard to know.
This week on things you wish you didn't know about capybara.
It's truly just one thing. Yeah, like, it's great to see them at the zoo, but boy, they are trying to fuck the whole time. They're either still or trying to bone.
That implies that they're never actually boning.
Well, I don't know when you last saw a capybara. That's why we're running
just
out.
now, trying to avoid the slime.
He was. No, I think he was trying to... He's trying to create more slime.
He's trying to slime on you. Oh, there he is! There it is!
Get him. Fuck him up. See? He's keen.
I'm going to stand here. Oh, he's going for me.
Watch out for the planets. And
Okay,
the
I'm gonna
horseshoes.
stand here.
Like that one. Careful now.
Down with this sort of thing.
Down with this sort of thing. Saturn. Saturn. Gamepad.
Saturn. That.
Oh,
those.
you
No.
dickhead.
Oh, that was a dirty
Dick
trick.
Head.
That was bad.
Well.
I want to report this game.
Do it. Who to? Trading Standards?
To Echo and the Bunnymen.
You want... Okay. Is that because you've just heard about Echo and the Bunnymen?
No.
Okay. Shall we wrap up?
Let's wrap up. Like Christmas.
At Christmas. So I need this screen, and then this person is Ben. Hello. You're all shadowy. There you are. Thanks for joining us, folks. Happy New. Oh no, there's a Ben in the Ben. Weird.
What
things
terrifying
happen.
implications.
He was here all along. We will not be streaming on the first Sunday of February.
It'll be the second.
For we can't.
Sunday of February.
We're going to do
Not
the
2nd
11th.
of February. That's my birthday. Send me things. Money's good.
Merry
or
moneyless.
just little gifts.
Little gifts.
Little gifts.
We'll be there on the 200th. On the 200th. The 200th of
Or little
February.
gifts.
We'll be there on the 11th of February to celebrate episode 200. By judging by this list, eating 200 nuggies, releasing 200 episodes, spend £200, win 200 times, complete a list of 200 tasks, write a 200-second song. It might go well, and I don't know how long it'll take us, but I imagine it'll be a factor of 200 in some way. Yes. Apparently. It's a good idea, and it's also the first idea we've had, so we'll probably do it then. Crucially. Yes, and Ben, do you have a special message to start the new year with?
Oh, there's no one that we can raid. Congratulations on surviving the Swan Pass.
Yes,
we
were
I know
worried
that was a
about
very
that.
difficult time for all of us.
It was.
Take your meds, drink your water.
Very difficult time for all of us. Excuse me.
Don't hold your wee in for too long.
No, good idea.
Apparently it's bad for you.
Yes.
So that's why we've got to go, because I don't want to be full of piss anymore.
Ben doesn't want to be full of piss anymore.
Controversial, I know.
I mean, it's Christmas, so we could raid Ask Jesus.
Oh, we should do that.
Or it's AI Jesus. Fuck that. Oh, there's AI Santa.
No, let's raid and everyone ask what he plans to do about the Swan Pass.
Yeah, how are we going to get rid of all this Swan Pass is a great suggestion. Ask Jesus. Okay. Thanks for hanging out, people. We will see you episode 200. Oh,
Happy
listen
New
to the
Year.
podcast. It's unhinged. Richard is back. It's stupid. The whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Things get odd.
Things get very, very strange and unhinged.
We'll see you there.
We'll see you later.
Merry Crimble.
Toodle and ooh.
Conversation.